Guys, Jan here, the Northview Model Shop with an update. The vet. I friggin' love the vet. Oh, Jesus, she already crashed. Here's what we're at. She's all painted black now. Primer, sanded, more sanding, primer, sand, paint. Holy God. The glass on this project, like I said, this kit, God love it. The glass was horrible. The glass, you open it up in the package, it's all scratched to hell. Still sealed in plastic. I don't know how this happens, but you know, here's your windshield, and then there's this much more hanging off it, jagged. I had to cut it, didn't fit, and then I made the wonderful mistake of using Loctite 401 glued glass. Now it's all white and yellow. It looks like crap. So I'm gonna have to fix that, and I think by doing so, is in more modern cars and windshields, factory, you'll have a tint line here that's factory tinted, kind of high. The tub's not glued in yet. I might try to get in there with a little bit of paint and kind of hide it. It might look alright. I don't know. So I've learned a lesson here. Loctite 401 is for gluing in super glued parts that you're never going to see the bottom half of, or can, you know, run a risk of leaking. So we'll do that. I know this is the correct stuff to use. If anybody else uses this, can you let me know what the consistency of the product should be? Because right now, it almost looks like when it settles out that this is one big hard blob of white something. And you shake it up, it sounds liquidy, but when you squirt it out, it's like a line of tartar sauce. And it's probably the more correct word to use here. It reminds me of something else, but we won't go there. And that needs to be, I don't know if this is just a bad batch, if it's old. I know that it's a 2000 copyright, so this may be a very old batch. I'm not sure. Anyway, the motor. The motor is a little crowning achievement for me. And see, those wires are something I've added. You know, the distributor I don't think is supposed to look that way, but for me this was a crowning achievement. I've never actually wired one up, so using a little drill bit and Dremel tool, and a little bit of work and some wire. The wires I think probably out of scale, but you know, for me this is a good job. I still want to try the Dr. Cranky had that really good video on weather washes. Might make a little bit of wash up and try it on the transmission stuff. I know I did it on the front end. It looked kind of cool. I'm going to try this. The Corvette is at the point now where I think I just need to take the time and get the chrome on and get everything attached, do a little extra paint, and then go from there. I want to get this project done because as of right now I'm on vacation for the next week, then back to work for 3 days, and then Labor Day weekend, and I have booked off another 4 days after that. So no more forklift repair for me for a little bit. So hopefully, like I said, I want to get the vet done. Me and the kids are going to do some family time. I want to model all evening if I can, into the late morning, and then we're heading to Ketchikan National Park for the weekend, the wife and the kids and I, for some family vacation. And then back to modeling for a little bit. So hopefully I'll be able to nail out the Naked Styrene challenge, get this chassis built, and then go from there. Another thing here, Dr. Cranky. I've got the proper regulator valve now for my air compressor, so I might give airbrushing a shot again, or a tryout. But this time I think I'm going to go with enamels, play with some enamel painting, see if I can get a little better jobs out of that. I might stay away from the acrylics for now. It didn't seem to work, and it's more expensive on my end to try to mix it, so I won't play with that for now. But the only downside of the regulator that I've got, Dr. Cranky, is that it is in an 8.9 psi increment, so I'm going to need to buy a 1 psi increment gauge, but that shouldn't be a big deal. Give a couple shout outs. Badass Canadian, he's a pretty cool dude. He's from my home country here in Canada, so I've been following him pretty good, and his videos are great. I mean, you watch the guy, it's kind of funny. He's typical Canadian. It's funny. I love him. He's a funny dude, but he's a good guy. He does some good work, so he's fun to watch. Another dude I've been watching quite seriously lately is I had to write on my Palm Pilot, so I won't forget. It's J. Michael Designs, RPM Hobbies. Check him out. He's been modeling forever. He's a good guy. He knows a lot of stuff. His latest video, he's got a pile of some miscellaneous parts and stuff that he wants to get rid of. So check him out. You know, you might need something for your project. He may have it, and the price might be right. So check him out. J. Michael Designs at RPM Hobbies. I think that's about it. I realized I posted a video where I said I was going to talk about a picture. I never posted it, so it's at the end of this one. You guys take a look at it. It's the vet before I killed it. Anyway, Rock and roll, guys. Look for some more videos this weekend. Adios.